Wow, it's so beautiful. I do really want to go to London. What about you? Do you have any plans to go to London? Do you have any plans to live in London? If you really want to go to London, you have to be able to speak English. And today, we are going to learn English. What are we going to learn? Check this out. Asking for and giving services or help. Yes, asking for and giving services or help. In this session, we are going to learn to identify some expressions used to ask for and give services or help. And at the end of the session, I do hope that all of you are able to use those expressions in daily conversation. Now, take a look at the conversation between a mechanic and a man. What are they talking about? They are talking about the possibility to repair the man's car. The man's car needs to be repaired on that day. The man asked the mechanic to come to his house to repair the car. But unfortunately, because the mechanic and his men are so busy working with some other cars, he cannot come to the man's house to repair the car. However, the mechanic offers himself to the man to come to the man's house the next day. But since the man badly needs the car for the next day, the man refuses the offer from the mechanic. Therefore, the mechanic said you could try other garages, because the mechanic realizes that he cannot repair the car on that day. One interesting thing in this dialogue is that the man said to the mechanic, "Besides, I've been your loyal customer for a long time." So, what does this sentence mean? Actually, in this sentence, the man would like to show to the mechanic that he trusts the mechanic to repair his car. And he kind of persuades the mechanic to be able to repair his car on that day because he needs the car in the next day. At the end of the conversation, we all can see that the mechanic offers his friend, who is also a mechanic, to the man to come to the man's house and to repair the man's car. He also promises to the man that this friend, the other mechanic, can repair the man's car as well as he does. And finally, the man accepts the offer from the mechanic. Now, let us focus on some expressions of asking for and giving services used in the conversation. Let's see one by one. Can I help you? Can I help you? This is an expression of offering help given by the mechanic to the man. Yes, I hope so. Yes, I hope so. In this sentence, the man actually accepts the offer given by the mechanic, and the man really hopes that the mechanic can fix or repair his car. Can you come to my house and repair it for me? Can you come to my house and repair it for me? In this sentence, the man is asking for help from the mechanic, asking whether the mechanic can come to the man's house and repair his car. What can I say? What can I say? This expression stated by the mechanic really shows that the mechanic actually refuses to help the man. What if we come to your house tomorrow? What if we come to your house tomorrow? The mechanic wants to give another help. The mechanic wants to would like to offer help to the man by giving other options, that is, to come to the man's house the next day. But I need the car tomorrow. But I need the car tomorrow. This is an example of an expression of refusing, declining an offer given by the mechanic, because the man needs the car to be used the next day, so he must refuse the offer from the mechanic to come to the man's house on that day. You could try other garages. In this sentence, the mechanic gives suggestion to the man to go and to find other garages so the man can repair the car immediately. Let me call him for you now. The mechanic, at the end of this conversation, offers himself to help the man by calling him. Him here is the mechanic's friend, who is also the mechanic, who is also a mechanic. So, let me call him for you now is an expression of offering help. And the last one is, oh, that's very kind of you to offer. Oh, that's very kind of you to offer. This sentence looks like thanking, looks like showing gratitude to the mechanic, but at the same time, this sentence also implies that the man accepts the offer from the mechanic. Now, I would like to show you another example of a conversation using expressions of asking for and giving services or help. This is a conversation between Samuel and John. Let me read it for you. Excuse me, John, can you help me? Of course. What can I do for you, Sam? I can't operate my laptop. It won't stop. Let me help you check your laptop. Oh, thank you so much, John. I'm so sorry, Sam. I can't fix it. Oh no, I need to do my task. It has to be submitted this evening. You can use mine if you want to. That's very kind of you, John, but I can manage it. I'll go to my sister's house. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you time 30 seconds. Yeah, only 30 seconds. Please identify the expressions of asking for help, giving or offering help, accepting offers, and refusing offers used in the conversation between Samuel and John. Okay, 30 seconds from now, please. Okay, time's up. Okay, so have you found it? Okay, now let's see one by one. Expression of asking for help. In this dialogue or conversation, there is only one expression of asking for help or services. That is, yes, can you help me? Can you help me? Now we go to the expressions of offering help, offering or giving help. How many expressions of offering help here in this conversation? How many? Yes, there are 3 expressions of offering help in this conversation. 1. What can I do for you, Sam? 2nd, let me help you check your laptop. 3rd, you can use mine if you want to. Those are expressions of offering help in the conversation. Next, how many expressions of accepting offers used in this conversation? Yes, you got it. There is only one expression. That is, oh, thank you so much, John. Oh, thank you so much, John. The last one, expression of refusing offer. How many? How many? 1. Yes, there is only one expression of refusing offer in this conversation, which is in the last one. That's very kind of you, John, but I can manage it. That's very kind of you, John, but I can manage it. Okay? Clear? Finally, we have come to the end of this session. All of you have learned to be able to identify the expressions of asking for and giving services in context through this conversation. And you also learn to get better in understanding the meaning of every expression. And finally, at the end of this session, as I said in the beginning, I do really hope that all of you now know how to use it in conversation. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.